another master data which need to be created. Actually, a master data also, and it is the configurational data also, which is code groups or the catalogs, which transaction QS41 enter. We are creating these catalogs. Okay, let me show you first where we see these catalogs. QA32 report, it is a inspection lot report work list. Okay, if I take any one out of it and if we go to the result recording, here color is there. So MIC, I need some list to be given to the end user. If I select this, then this list is coming. If the color is red, it is not acceptable. And if it is say white or yellow or green, then it is acceptable to me. Okay, so this list we are creating in the system so that the end user doesn't have to think what he has to enter. He can just simply select one out of these, whatever is his observation. So catalog actually we are creating in the system. When I am doing the result recording, I should be able to get this list, and catalogs comes at the client level. So when I am creating a catalog for this qualitative MIC, then I will be selecting one, which is a characteristics attribute, because I want to give a list of characters, okay, or the properties. So I will be selecting one here, press enter key. The same transaction QS41 is used for create and change. Okay, QS42 is for the display. The initial screen you saw, it is written create and change. Normally, one is for create and two is for change, but here the same transaction is used for both the purpose, create and change. If I want to create, then I can select new entries and I can create it. Okay, or if I want to change the existing data which is present in the system related to the code groups, then it is in editable mode. I will be able to add the edit the data in this. Okay, so just now you saw the list which was coming in the this color
Color.
C 01. Code is R1 is red. Okay, we first create this at the client level. Okay, suppose if I select say color, under that you can see red is there. We are just maintaining one code number, uniquely identified number. Unique code is given to it, then the description for it. Okay, which is say red or codes are grouped under one name, which is called as a code. That's why we are saying it is a code group, because we are grouping different codes under one name. Suppose my code group is color, under whatever possible colors are there, I will be adding those color in the list. Like if it is a paint manufacturing company, then there are multiple shades of color. Even in the red, you will get multiple shades under that. I mean, list of codes I can create here. Client level, I'm just maintaining the code group, code and description. Okay? And this is the list. Let me show you QS51. It is for the selected sets. The transaction is used for both the purpose, create and change. This information we maintain it at the plant level. So previously, which I showed you, that information is maintained at the client level. Code groups, where we are just maintaining the code and the description. Whereas when I am going for the selected sets, here it is at the plant level. So I need to specify the plant characteristics. I have selected the platform type as characteristics 1. And here I need to tell the plant. So if I enter say 1710 my plant, enter. If I select say color here, the status should always be released. You will find that information and the administrative data is there. Okay. And if we go to the selected sets, these are the different codes which are maintained under it. The first two fields which are coming here, this is actually the client level information which is coming, and we are creating first the client level information. Okay, what will be my code group? Under that, multiple codes you are creating and the description. So these things are coming from my client level information. And the extra information which I'm maintaining here in the selected set is the valuation. One color, you will get multiple shades. Okay. Like in the black also, you are getting dark black, light black, pale black. But which black is acceptable to me, I will be telling that. Okay. So here the light black, it is specified as a rejected one. Otherwise, it is acceptable to me, even in the black shade. Creating a master data, it can be used multiple places. Configurational data when we are creating this thing, okay, QS41 and 51, which is a catalog. At the plant level, I am specifying that this color is acceptable. Of course, it is acceptable means I don't have found any defect, right? But if it's rejected, then it means I have to tell how critical the defect is. Is it very critical or it is just a minor defect? Okay, only in the case of rejection, you are telling the defect class. Let me create one new one. Let me go back. And this is QS41 only. To create it, I can create a copy of it. Okay, because in standard SAP, we have the option of creating using a copy as always. Okay, templates are already given by the SAP only, which can be easily used to create a new one. Okay, for reference. So if I want to create my own, then I can use the existing one, standard one. Okay. And if I select this and click on copy as, okay, at present you can see what our codes are maintained under it. Okay, these many entries are there, 13 entries it is showing me. If I create a copy of it, select this, click on copy as, okay, then it will be very easy to create it. Let me prefix it with say T hyphen, okay, that I can identify that I have created it. Okay. And of course, it should be in the release state whenever we are creating any master data, it should be released. So released by default is already selected. Press enter key. It will give you the pop-up that you want to copy all the entries or not. Okay. So let me select copy all. You can see 13 entries has been copied. Okay. Click on continue and see it is created T color. And if we select this and go to the codes, then same codes are copied. Okay, 13 entries. But suppose if I want to create it from the scratch, not this one, copy as, I want to create my own, then I will be selecting new entries and I will be giving the proper name for it, say tea taste if I write. So because it is a new one, I have to select all the entries, like even the released, I have to select, press enter key, select this, go to the codes, and you will repeat the same thing that you will be entering new entries. Here you will be entering the code number is say 1 or 001, whatever you want. And then you can write say sweet is, you can enter it like salty. Okay. So whatever list you want to add, let's save it. Okay, since it's a configurational change, I told you, then this transport request will come. Now, if I go to again this, I have created two, T color and T taste. Okay, so one I used copy as option. Okay, and in another I created a fresh one. Now, when I want to use it, these catalogs, because here for the color, the valuation is not given. And when I'm doing the result recording, I need to specify that red is acceptable to me or not. But that information, I haven't maintained it at the client level. I have just created the codes and the description for it. Okay, right? So I will be creating the selected sets. And to create a selected sets, the T code is QS51. Okay, so now again, if I want to create using copy as the pattern will remain the same. So I can select the color as this and then click on copy as, then I can make it say T color. Okay. And if I make it say again here T color, it's already in the release state. Press enter key. Again, it is asking me you want to copy all the entries. Click on copy as. 9 entries are copied. Okay. So if I select this and go to the selected sets, these are the entries which are copied. Okay. So under this, already the valuation has been added because it was a copy as that white is accepted. Only in all cases wherever it is written accepted, you don't have to enter the defect clause. Only in the case of rejection, wherever you will find that it is rejected, you need to tell the how critical the defect is and the defect type. Okay. So it could be critical, it could be minor, it could be major, whatever, as per the requirement of the client. Okay. Let's create a new one for the taste. Okay. So if I want to create from the scratch, then again I will be creating it. Click on new entries and here again you can enter say T-taste if I write. Okay. Copy it, paste it, make it released. Okay. Press enter key. Select this, go to the selected sets. Again, you will be selecting new entries. That this part is coming from the client level information. Okay. And we have to first create the client level data because then only I will be able to get this list from here. So I have already created T-taste. So I can specify whichever information I have copied from here. From some other one who has created these things, I want to use that also. That is also possible, but the condition is that it should be a characteristics attribute code. If the characteristics attribute is there, one is there, then all the lists you will get. Okay. And I can select from some other one also. Is added taste, and I'm selecting say accepted here. Enter.
Yeah.
So in the case of acceptance, it is not asking me for the defect class, but if I select say I'm rejecting it, suppose it's giving me the error message that it is rejected. You have to enter the defect class, otherwise it won't allow you to save it. Even the defect class I have entered, it is, let's save it as it is a configurational changes. Again, it will ask you transport report. This list will be assigned / QS23 enter with the name color or something like that was created. This is the list we have created, the list of the colors, right? So here when we are linking the catalogs, at present it is selecting this. Okay. So now this is a selected set. Okay. I will be selecting say just now which we have created for the color like this. Then instead of that one, we can specify whichever you have created and assign it here. When you do the result recording for this MIC, then it will give you this list. Okay. So let me say this. So this is the MIC name is color.